This video is sponsored by MiniTool Partition. Today, I will be reviewing MiniTool Partition Wizard version 12.8. So firstly, we need to download the software. So we can do so by heading over to their website, and it will be linked in the description below. From here, we can go to the drop-down and click Partition Wizard Free. Over here, we can see that this app is fully compatible with Windows 11, 10, 8.1, 8, and even Windows 7. And it works on all editions. So to download it, we can just click download now. So now that it's downloaded the installer, we can go right to installing it. If you get a user account control pop-up, just click yes. And now we've entered the setup. We don't need our web browser anymore, so we can close out of that. And here you can just change your language. So let's click OK. And for this example, I'm going to try the Pro trial version for free. Then I'm going to click next, going to uncheck this, and then we can click next. Then next again, and it'll start installing. So on average, it takes around 1 minute to install the software. So just do something in the meantime while MiniTool Partition Wizard 12.8 installs. Alright, it's finished installing. Now it's going to automatically open MiniTool Partition Wizard. Alright, now we're in. So for this video, I'm going to check out the two main components of this app: data recovery and migrating the OS to another hard drive, for example, if you wanted to upgrade your storage on your computer, or you're upgrading from a hard drive to an SSD or an NVMe. So first, we're going to check out data recovery. So we can head over to data recovery right here, and we'll be presented with a bunch of options here. So we can recover from logical drives. This consists of all the partitions that are inside of each disk. And in this case, I only have one disk in here, so this consists of our C drive and all of our other partitions. And if you'd like, you can also recover data from your desktop recycle bin or even from a folder. So for this example, we're going to recover something from a hard drive. So we can go to devices, and it'll list all of our drives that we have inserted into our computer. So we're going to head over to File Explorer, head over to our drive, and as you can see here, we have 3 images. I'm going to delete all of them, and as you can see, they're no longer present on the drive. And to make sure they're deleted, we can head over to the recycle bin and delete them from here. So now they're gone. So let's recover those images. So we're going to click scan, and of course, depending on the size of your hard drive and how many files are lost, the scanning speeds will vary. Alright, so now that it's finished scanning the drive, we can go over to type, double click on picture, and as you can see, it's found 3 JPEG images. So we can double click on this, and as you can see here, it found all 3 images that I deleted. So lastly, we can take a look at the Migrate OS to SSD/HD wizard. So we're presented with 2 options. The first one being to replace my system disk with another hard disk. So MiniTool Partition Wizard will copy all the partitions on the system disk to another hard disk, or you can copy the operating system to another disk and just keep the original hard disk in my computer. So the difference between the two is that the first one will copy everything one for one from one hard drive to another, and an option B will just copy the operating system and all the necessary stuff. It won't copy other partitions you may have, it'll just copy over the operating system. So we're going to choose option B for this example, and then we'll click next. And we want to copy it over to disk 2. So this page is just to select the destination disk, so make sure it's not the drive that has Windows on it. It's the empty one that you want to copy it to. So I'm going to choose disk 2, then I'm click next, and then it'll say all the data on the disk will be destroyed. Are you sure that you want to continue? Now, if you were doing this, you would click yes, but I'm going to click no, because this is just an example. So there you have it. Those are 2 main features in MiniTool Partition Wizard, but that's not everything. Some other features are copying partitions, copying disks, and recovering partitions. So if you accidentally wiped a drive while you were in command prompt or whatever, you wiped a disk, you can go over here and you can actually recover the entire drive one for one. So this has come in handy, and I have had to use this, and it does work. It gets everything back exactly the way it was before the drive was wiped. Now, some other quick options here are copying a disk, so you can copy over the disk one for one, all the partitions, everything, and then you can convert an MBR disk to a GPT disk. Now this can be useful if you have a Windows 10 install and you may want to upgrade to Windows 11 without having to bypass those system requirements. So you can just do this. It'll convert it from MBR to GPT. And then you can also wipe a disk or delete all partitions. Now wiping a disk will ensure that all the data is removed from it. Or if you want to delete all the partitions while keeping the hard drive formatted still, you can do that too by simply clicking on delete all partitions. It looks like if we scroll down some more here, we have options to align all partitions, rebuild MBR, surface test, partition recovery, disk properties, and data recovery. So there's a lot that you can do here, like even disk benchmarks and space analyzers, bootable media, all of these cool things. So that's MiniTool Partition Wizard version 12.8. Now keep in mind what I showed you comes with the pro version, not the free version. So if you want the pro version, then you'll have to purchase a license. So in conclusion, this software, in my opinion, is super simple and user-friendly. Navigating around the app is just seamless and great, and I can say that because I speak from experience because, like I said earlier, I've used previous versions of this app to recover my own lost data, and it's always worked for me. So I can definitely tell you, downloading this app and even purchasing a license for MiniTool Partition is something you won't regret. This app is so handy and so great in case you ever lose data by accident or something happens, because anything can happen. You never know when it can. So that's my review of MiniTool Partition Wizard version 12.8. Thanks for watching.